Hi everyone! Have you ever tried to debug your Raspberry Pi rp2040 project using the Raspberry Pi Debug Probe, only to be met with the frustrating error message, failed to connect multidrop rp2040.dap0? You're definitely not alone. This is a very common issue, and today we're going to walk through the most frequent causes and how to fix them. Getting past this error means getting back to building awesome things, so let's dive in. First, let's tackle the physical connections, as these are often the culprit. Double-check all your jumper wires. Even brand new ones can be faulty, so try swapping them out if you suspect an issue. Ensure you've connected the SWDIO, SWDCLK, GND, and potentially 3v3 pins correctly between your debug probe and your target rp2040 board. Miswiring, even just one pin, will prevent a successful connection. Pay close attention to the orientation of your connectors. Sometimes, simply reversing a ribbon cable can solve the problem. Also, confirm that both your Raspberry Pi Debug Probe and your target rp2040 board are actually powered on. The debug probe can supply 3.3V to your target, but it's often more reliable to power your target board independently, especially for more complex setups. So, verify that your target board has its own stable power supply. Next, let's consider the software side of things. Is your Raspberry Pi Debug Probe running the latest Pico Probe firmware? Outdated firmware can definitely cause connection issues. You can easily update it by dragging the appropriate UF2 file onto the debug probe when it's in bootloader mode. Simply hold down the Bootsel button while plugging it into your computer. Then, think about your debugging software. Are you using OpenOCD? Is your OpenOCD configuration file, often rp2040.cfg, set up correctly for your specific target? Incorrect target voltage settings or interface speeds in OpenOCD can prevent communication. Sometimes, another instance of OpenOCD might already be running in the background, blocking the port your debugger is trying to use. Check your system's processes and terminate any rogue OpenOCD instances. A simple trick that often works is just unplugging and then replugging the debug probe itself. This can reset its internal state and clear temporary glitches. Finally, let's look at the state of your target rp2040. Is the chip itself in a state where it can be debugged? If your target rp2040 is running code that puts it into a deep sleep mode or heavily reconfigures the SWD pins for other purposes, it might interfere with the debugger's ability to connect. In some cases, holding down the Bootsel button on your target rp2040 board while trying to connect the debugger can help, as this ensures the chip is in a known, debuggable state. Of course, ensure your target rp2040 chip isn't physically damaged or bricked, though this is less common than wiring or software errors. By systematically checking these points, from physical connections and power to firmware and software configuration, and finally the target state, you should be able to resolve that pesky failed to connect multidrop rp2040.dap0 error. It's usually a simple fix once you pinpoint the exact cause. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this troubleshooting guide helps you get your Raspberry Pi Debug Probe working smoothly. If you found this video useful, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below with your own tips or if you have any questions, and don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content like this. Your support really helps the channel grow.